Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to the Bible Bistro. Come on in, sit down. We've got it hot and fresh right out of the oven. And here's my recipe. 250 to 275 degrees. Now, low and slow for 4 to 6 hours. Now, the spices that you want to use, well, I can't tell you that. I can't give away all my secrets, can I? But the main ingredient is 100% Bible. That's what makes this so delicious. Come on and sit down. Let's have a bowl full of it. We've got Psalm 12 this week. We're going to look at all 8 verses. This reminds me, the way I've divided this reminds me of Psalm 119, because this is another one of those octets where we have 8 verses. You know, each one of the sections in Psalm 119 is 8 verses each. So this is one of those, and I've divided it into the same kind of manner. We're going to do verse 1 today, and then on Friday we'll just do verse 8. So verse 1 and verse 8 today and Friday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we'll do 2 verses each. This one has an introduction. It has the first verse, which gives us a little background information. It says, of the choir master on Sheminith, a psalm of David. A psalm of David on Sheminith. Now, we know Sheminith is a musical instrument, or it's a musical notation of some kind. It either means on the octave, or perhaps it's an 8-stringed instrument. Could be that. The 8-stringed instrument, I have an 8-stringed instrument here at my house. I play the mandolin. And so the mandolin has 4 courses of 2 strings each, which gives you 8 strings. Could be a little mandolin that the Sheminith is referring to, or it could be maybe an 8-string lap steel or pedal steel guitar. Who knows what kind of instrument it was, if it was that at all. But we know the choir master is interested in these musical notations, and so he's telling us how this is to be played. He gives us the instrumentation of the psalm, or perhaps the theory of the psalm. This is an octave psalm. Verse 1 tells us, or the remainder of verse 1 tells us, save, O Lord, for the saint comes to an end, for the faithful have vanished from among the sons of men. Now we've had actually the sons of men, remember back in Psalm 11. In Psalm 11, we talked about the sons of men that the Lord was trying. Remember that? His eyes behold, his eyelids try the sons of men. And now we come back and we have the sons of men again, and the faithful are vanishing from among them. That's bad news. Also another theme that comes over from Psalm 11, and remember, as I've said plenty of times before, but I'm not sure I've said it recently, each of these psalms is linked in some fashion to the one before it and the one that comes after it. And they're linked either in the specific word that they use or a specific theme that they use. They seem to follow each one on the next one with a theme or a word that was found in the previous, or maybe a phrase that was found in the previous one. This one we have the sons of men, and also this idea that the righteous are threatened, they're endangered. Remember verse 3 in Psalm 11 said, if the foundations be broken, what can the righteous do? Well, here, the foundations are not only broken, but it says the saints are coming to an end, the faithful are vanishing, or have vanished from among the sons of men. And I know sometimes in Christianity it feels that way. You know, it feels like the faithful are vanishing. People are running to the world more and more. They're finding their favor, they're finding satisfaction in the world rather than in their Savior. So, save, O Lord. Who are we saving? What's being saved? What's being saved is the righteous and the saint, because they're under attack. The faithful and the saint are under attack. And so the prayer now here is, the very first thing out of the box in Psalm 12 is, save, O Lord, for the saint comes to an end. Probably a prayer that we could pray today. A prayer that we could pray right now for the church, because the church around the world and here in the States is under attack. Join me again tomorrow. We're going to look at verses 2 and 3 in Psalm 12 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.